to the line of scrimmage, you've got to be able to move right and left, forward and back, no matter what you're doing, throwing the ball or running the ball. When I teach pass protection, I teach it from a 2-point because there's so much that needs to be learned and taught. Eventually, you'll have to get your hand in the dirt and come from a 3 to a 2, but that is very difficult to do, and it's hard to teach. It's something you just have to do over and over and over and get it done. But the next thing that I think is important is from your stance is where your eyes are. And so when I'm in a stance, and this is my defensive lineman, then I'm going to stare at the smallest point of his inside number because that's where I want to hit. I want to punch that. You ever been in a street fight? No? Who said yeah? So when you're in a street fight, right, and you're going to punch me, what are you going to look at? Because why? Because you're going to hit me in the chin? That's right. So if I'm going to hit him, I'm going to stare at that number, right? So if I'm pass protecting, I don't want to watch his head because you know those defensive guys do all this kind of stuff. You're watching his head and you'll end up trying to punch his head. And you'll miss. You'll go right over the top. But if I'm staring at that, it's no different than being in a street fight. That's what I'm going to punch. So get my concentration level. I want my concentration on that small point of that inside number. And no matter where that goes, that's what I'm going to punch. Okay? So stance, then your eyes. What are you looking at? Then it's your punch. Then it's your punch. And your punch is, how many street fights have you been into before I get too deep in there?
Been around.
All right.
You've been around.
So if we're getting in a street fight, right, and I come up to you and I'm up in your grill like this and we're talking, what are you going to do if you're going to punch me?
Get some room.
Yeah, you want some room, right? You want to go, come on, man, why you got to be all about bam, and you're going to let them have it, right? Because that's the distance that I can punch you. And I know all I want is I want to be able to punch you about 6 inches through your chin. Because I'm going to take your chin and put the back of your ear, right? Right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing in pass protection. If he's coming at me, I can't punch him now. Too far away. I get no punch. I can't let him get in this close because I got no strength. Right? So there's a real fine line of how close do I let him get me before I punch. Because I want that to be just like a boxer's punch. I want my snap to be that last little bam. That's where you punch a guy. People who tell you that pass protection is a passive game have never pass blocked. They don't understand it. It can be as physical as any run game blocks ever. Understand that. You've got to believe that. Okay? And then we'll work on something that works on, you have to understand how long your arms are. And we'll work on a drill that has that. Then after that, after the punch, then it's your finish. So I believe you have to pass block, you have to have boxing gloves on and you have to have ballerina shoes on. So I'm going to box you and then I'm going to make you earn everything from that point backwards. Okay? And so it's a process that we're going to learn. But to work on the length of our arms, let's get everybody kneeling down. Give me